People always ask me, Mr. Dapperton, what's your political party? Well, I'm always looking for a party, just not a political one. Everybody thinks because I'm opinionated that I care about politics. No, I fucking hate politics. Politics is when you try to control your neighbor using the violence and coercion of government. Basically, your neighbor and your fellow man bans anything they find distasteful. And anything that's not popular becomes outlawed. That's not freedom. For example, right now, guns are over-regulated. By far over-regulated. Any felony will make you lose your gun rights. Even if it's a DUI. Even if it's you just selling drugs. Or you being in possession of drugs. In my opinion, you shouldn't lose gun rights over non-violent crimes. You should only lose them if you have a history of violence. You could even lose gun rights over misdemeanors. Yes, misdemeanors. Ever yelled at somebody a little bit too loud and the cops got called? Well, that's a misdemeanor of domestic violence and you just lost your gun rights. Ever smashed your stuff in anger? That's domestic violence and you lost your gun rights. Ever been in a fight in your life? Guess what? That's domestic violence, and you lost your gun rights. Ever been suicidal before? Guess what? You can't own a gun. Smoke weed? Can't own a gun. People say that we need stricter gun control laws and stricter background checks. They couldn't be more stricter if they tried. If they were any more strict, it would be an outright ban. And right-wingers aren't innocent either because they want to ban drugs. Even if you use them safely at home and you don't hurt anybody else using them. If you're not hurting anybody, what's the damn problem? What, you want to ban it just because you find it distasteful or disgusting? It's not your life. Let them live it. But the way we have it now, left-wingers don't get what they want. They don't get their drugs. Right-wingers don't get their guns. Neither side gets what they want. Neither side gets the freedom that they so desperately want. How about we get rid of politics and we get rid of government and both sides can have what they want? Right now, the government completely controls what you spend your money on by taking a great portion of your money through taxes and spending it on whatever the hell they want. So your money goes towards stuff that you don't even want it to go towards. Right now, left-wingers and right-wingers both paying taxes for something that they consider murder. For example, the right-wingers are forced to pay for abortions. That is murder in their eyes. Left-wingers have to pay for war and droning innocent brown children overseas, which they consider to be murder. But right now, both the left wing and the right wing are paying tax dollars for something that they consider to be murder. And likely, so are you. The point is, if we throw politics out the window and government out the window, neither side would have to pay for what they consider to be murder. Instead of paying for murder, you should be able to put your money towards what you feel the money should go towards. For example, if you want to donate to the poor, you could do that. If you want to help cancer research, you could put your money towards that. Or if you want to put your money towards your family, you could do that. Basically, freedom is this underrated, beautiful thing that people take for granted. Do we really need government to steal our money and throw it at shit that we don't even want? Shit that we consider to be murder? And I know what you're thinking. Oh, well, what about the military? What about courts? What about police? What about roads? There's nothing on this planet that the freaking government could do that the free market can't do better. Competition makes every company strive to be the very best company that they could be. The company that pollutes the least. The company that has the best customer service. The company that has the best prices. Those are the companies that get rewarded in capitalism. You see, with capitalism, everybody's on an equal playing field and everybody's playing the same freaking game. And the people that do those things the best win. But once you introduce government into the mix, that's when things go to crap. Government gives favors to their biggest lobbyist, whoever gives them the most money. The government writes laws for those people, giving them an advantage in the marketplace. Basically, a monopoly. You want to know why the rich have so much money? It's because you're allowing the rich to write the laws using government. You get rid of government, and suddenly the rich lose their power. And suddenly they're on an equal playing field. The only way they could win is offering the best service at the best price and polluting the least and making sure everybody's happy. That's the only way they could win, is by making sure us, the consumers, win. You see, capitalism benefits everybody. There are no losers. But with government, there are losers because there's people that are rigging the game. If what I'm saying to you makes sense to you, then you might want to look into anarcho-capitalism or voluntarism, because you might be a voluntarist. You might be an anarcho-capitalist. If you guys like this episode, please smash that like button. Also, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next episode.